In chapter 9, we are going to talk about more on function visibility, and the code is our previous lesson, and it said it has a mistake if you are trying compiling. The compiler will throw an error. The issue is when we try to calling the create zombie functions from within zombie feeding, but create zombie is private, so the create zombie and this function is private, so this cannot be called from the zombie feeding. This means none of the contract that inherit from zombie factory can access it because they are not inside the same contract. So now it introduced the internal and external, and the internal is actually same as the private, except it is accessible to the contract that inherit from this contract. So in order to make this work, we have to change this to internal so it can be called from the zombie feeding. So for declaring, and there's also an external is similar to a public, except that this function can only be called outside the contract. They can't be called by the other function inside the contract. So it will talk about the external later. For declaring the internal and external function, the syntax is same as the private and public. So for example, in BLT, it is inherit from the sandwich. In order to use the it functions, it has to use the internal rather than using the private. So it can execute the it functions. So now what we just need to do is to change this into internal, and then we go to check the answer. So we can go to the next chapter.